WeVysya, detoxలో వెలుగుదాం స్ఫూర్తి నింపుతో గెలుపే మన సొంతం. WeVysya.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to season 2, episode 11 of the WeTalk show. I'm so glad that I could sit in front of you and have this wonderful chat with a very, very distinguished gentleman. But before that, I always hope that you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you're going to have a spectacular week ahead and a productive one filled with a lot of festivities. Here's wishing you all a very, very happy Deepavali in advance, and we pray and wish that the festivities lighten up your homes with happiness and joy. At this juncture, please allow me to thank our sponsors, Queen's NRI from Vijayanagaram, SVS Chits from Vizag, and Vankayala Jewelers from Vishakhapatnam for being there to sponsor this amazing initiative of the We Talk show for WeVysya community. I urge everyone to please sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode as we are ready to chat up with Mr. Anup from Shukla House, Tumkur. Be prepared to pose a lot of questions and comments on the chat box as we talk to our brother, who is popularly known as Mr. Perfect. He sounds very simple, yet absolutely crisp. He's a man with a very few words, yet always speaking with elan. He's a consultant belonging to a very, very exotic profession of sustainable agriculture and for designing your farm plots. As we all gear up, let us all hear more about this from the man himself. Hello, Anup Garu. Good evening, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Good evening, sir.
How are you, Anup Garu?
Fine, sir.
Nice, Anup Garu. We are so glad that you could come over on this platform and speak to us through this medium of the We Talk show on the episode 11 of season 2. Thank you so much for agreeing to come over and share your knowledge and also be useful with your profession to a lot of people who are going to be watching this over the next 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm very happy to join you in this talk, and I am
Thank
very
you.
pleasure to talk with you in the show also.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anup Garu.
I followed lot of people's words in this show that
Okay.
inspired me a lot.
Super, super, Anup Garu. Thank you so much again. All thanks to our founder, Anil Gupta Garu, and also our global president, Suvarnana, for this initiative of the We Talk show. It is a novel idea wherein this kind of institution has a platform wherein a member can reach out to thousands and lakhs of people, talk to them through the medium of comments, share his or knowledge, and be useful to a lot of people. I'm so glad for that. And we also thank our sponsors, Vankayala Jewelers from Vishakhapatnam, SVS Chits from Vizag, and also Queen's NRI Hospital from Vijayanagaram. Anup sir, before we jump into this show, I would request you to please introduce yourself to the audience. Please tell us who you are, where you're from, me ure enti, who all are there in your family. Tell us briefly over the next couple of minutes, sir.
Yeah, definitely. I'm Anup from Shukla's Tumkur. We are from a village called Chikanaiknalli. We shifted Tumkur last 12 years back. Our family, we are the family of six now. Uh, Father, mother, and we three brothers. I got married last year to Bindu, and this is my family. Next, we were interested in agriculture since father was serving in a fertilizer shop. Father owned a fertilizer shop which had highest sales in the district for continuous 8 years. Then we started agrochemical manufacturing in Tumkur. For this manufacturing, we shifted from our village to Tumkur. This our journey. We had a very long passion for agriculture. This dragged me into agriculture.
Nice, sir. How far is your village from Tumkuru, sir?
70 kilometers.
70 kilometers, okay. And I overheard you saying that your organization had won the highest sales in fertilizer for a period of 8 consecutive years. Is that correct, sir? Did I get it right?
Yes, yes, yes. From
Amazing,
1982
sir.
to
That is no
1990.
easy feat. That is no easy feat at all. Consecutively, consistently winning the same award for 8 years continuously is an amazing feat. Congratulations on that note, sir. Please tell us
Thank you,
what.
sir. From 1982 to 1990,
Okay.
my father won that prize from Karnataka government,
Okay.
highest sales in district.
Super, sir. So somehow I am really eagerly waiting for this conversation with you, Anup Garu, because we speak to a lot of people, a lot of professionals, a lot of business people. More or less, everything rings a sound in a ear about what they do and how who their competitors are, who their peers are. But me speaking to an agriculturist, someone who talks about designing your agriculture plot, somehow who talks about sustainability in agriculture, this is actually a very, very exotic profession. It might sound exotic, but this is actually the bread and butter of the country. Please tell us a little bit about your profession at the moment, sir.
Yes, sir. I have completed my diploma in agriculture. I have started doing basic planning. While planning, I have got lot of data from ancient scriptures. See, I go through the details of everything. So after that, I got around 2022 scriptures of ancient scriptures dedicated to agriculture. I was
Okay,
shocked.
so
I started studying.
what we're talking about is how agriculture has to be done based on the ancient scriptures. Is that correct, sir?
No, I have all the knowledge of all three segments. I will explain it later.
Sure.
Uh, when I wanted to start the designing. Agriculture will be very different thing. There are a lot of segments comes in agriculture, right? From mechanics, engineering, irrigation, water management, soil, chemistry, everything comes in agriculture. So I wanted to design a whole plot which contains whole solution for a farmer who is not aware of all these things. By planning this, I got Asian scriptures which were supporting it. So I basically had the knowledge of conventional universities while completing my diploma in agriculture. While having this knowledge, when I got the knowledge from ancient scriptures, which were slight deviating but more accurate, more resourceful. So I took the knowledge of ancient scriptures. I took the knowledge of conventional agriculture, university knowledge, everything. I also took the knowledge of contemporaries. Say like I hope you have heard the word called Subhash Palekar, people Narayan Reddy, people like this
Okay.
who have developed a part of designing or some parts of sustainability in agriculture. So all this knowledge have built up such a beautifully we can design the plots where air, water, soil, which are costliest thing in the world, can be utilized optimally. This is my primary target. I will tell the details in the later stage how precise the agriculture was in ancient times, how we can do very differently agriculture, which is not conventionally what we say see in normal forms. All these things I'll explain in the later stage.
Sure, sir. So the basic idea, what I understood from you, is that whenever there is an idea of increasing the harvest in a given plot by optimally using the raw materials and make it a sustainable harvest, that is where Anup Garu comes into the picture. Did I get it correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you have done your research based on the ancient scriptures and all the contemporary content that is available, and then you devise a mechanism wherein you ensure that all these are used optimally for the plot.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Very glad to know about this. Now, please tell us about your products, sir, a list of products that we talk about, or your services.
Uh, Sir, conventionally, I hope I'll introduce a bit of agriculture, what conventionally is going on.
Sure.
Usually, there will be two different segments. One is agriculture, one is horticulture. Agriculture is the plots where we get cereals and pulses and everything. Horticulture, most of the vegetables, fruits, and all these plantation comes under horticulture. There will be two different types of plots conventionally. what the knowledge what we got doesn't differentiate this one. We must have combined means if you have a plot of 8 acres, you must design 40% of the agriculture, 50% of the horticulture, 10% of medicinal, aromatic, and forestries, which makes you plot very sustainable, short term, mid term, long term benefits, and make your plot very climate resilient, so that to mitigate the external problems. So what I wanted to explain is, in agriculture, we only get cereals and pulses, which will be part of, which must be contain only 40% of your plot, and horticulture must contain a certain 15%, 50%, and last 10% we have to design aromatic and forestries, one only to make your long-term harvest or long-term investment. As a long-term investment, you can consider.
Oh, nice.
This
I'm
is
really glad that you could talk about this bifurcation of the plot. Like you say, that you should not put all your eggs in one basket. You also are advising us that in a given plot, you should divide your produce into several things: medicinal plants or aromatic plants, and cereals and pulses, and also horticultural products. Did I get it correct, sir?
yes, 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 sir.
Nice, sir. Thank you for that advice. And since you're talking about investment, I'm not sure if this is the right way to pose this question, but as a businessman, do you seriously think that one should invest in agriculture? Is agriculture a good investment today?
Yes, sir. Agriculture is a very, very good investment.
Okay,
Not only I'm telling I mean segment to invest. Agriculture gains you three different types of income. First income is agricultural revenue, which you will get every year.
correct,
Part of it will be non-taxable. You will get tax benefits
correct.
for
Totally
that.
tax free.
And whatever the land you purchase, the value of the land will increase every day, and value of the produce will increase every year. Third
Okay,
one, government is planning carbon credits. Carbon credit means the amount of carbon dioxide absorbed by your plot will be estimated based on tables, and you will be awarded certain carbon credits every year, so that you can sell it like a share. Whatever you shares or whatever you can sell, like in your demat account, you can sell the carbon credits in your account. So these are the three different benefits where you get short term, mid term, and long term, all types of returns. And I can show you agriculture can never fail if you plan properly. So investing in agriculture is very good option. So I request everyone to consider it.
amazing, Anup Garu. Thank you for coming on the show. Because of this initiative of the We Talk show, we are having a chance of talking to you, wherein you are throwing light on how to optimally utilize the plot of land that might be lying a little away from the city or within the city. And it is also going to turn out to be a very good investment in terms of carbon credits, in terms of the organic produce, as well as simultaneously increasing the actual value of the plot.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that input, sir. But then a lot of people, be it the media, the social media, or the print media, everyone talks about losses in agriculture. How true is that, sir?
Yes, there are losses everywhere, but in
Okay.
agriculture, losses are considered as the value of produce is lost. Means I will differentiate in two different types.
Sure.
One, if you put X kgs of seed to a plot, you will get X into 100 seeds of the seeds from the produce.
Correct.
It- there you can get 100 times what you minimum. I'm giving you just an example, but the value of that product will be changing. That is the thing people are telling, that is loss. But there are lot of things. If you consider the value addition, if you consider the proper trading and proper market capture, if you plan the output of your timing of your output of your plot, you can get very good amount. I have a number of examples with me. I have considered so many farmers who are you may not believe, only from flowers. So like we call it
So since you
locally.
already spoke about flowers, I really want you to give us some examples, sir, because for this part of the region that we hail from, be it Andhra, Telangana, or Tamil Nadu or surrounding areas, a lot of flowers that we see outside come always from Bangalore or the nearby places from Bangalore. So how
Yes,
nice is
sir.
that industry out there, and what is your role in ensuring that all these hybrid flowers get shipped so nicely from those places?
Yes, sir, I will explain. In floriculture, there is a lot of variations. First
Okay.
one, the flowers which is used for devotional purposes, like puja, temples, greeting somebody. These are one type of flowers. Another type of flowers are used for decoration and all. The third type of flowers are used for essential oil extraction, all these things.
Okay.
I have around six clients who work only on flowers for devotional purpose, and
Okay.
they have very earning very handsome in very small places. They are very earning very handsome amounts. I don't want to tell the amount, but they are considered to a software engineer getting what 1.5 to 2 L per month. They are
Oh,
earning more.
okay. Nice, sir. So that is one encouraging industry that you want people to invest in.
Yeah, there are big challenges.
Okay.
That's why I take every project or every plot as a different entity, because no two plots are very same, because owners will be different, investment will be different, and output must be different, and labor availability will be different, based on all these things. And next, the primary thing we can't change is soil, water, and light of the particular plot.
Correct.
There will
These
be
two
no
key
equal
aspects
amount
are
of
beyond our
space
control.
here in Hyderabad. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go
I
ahead, sir.
didn't get.
Please go ahead. చెప్పండి
Huh.
సార్ మీరు మాట్లాడండి.
Yeah, soil, water, and sunlight can't be changed. So
Correct.
we have to study rain pattern. We have to study soil pattern. We have to study location. We have to study the drainage of water, if it is in slope, or whether there is some any drainage paths in the plot. We have to study all these things. We have to get the list of compatible crops. Then we have to discuss with the owner such a way that availability of labor, investment, all this, comparing this one, we have to optimize and select the uh,
Right.
design.
Perfect. So now that I understand, if it is a new, let's say if the individual has a plot somewhere around and he is from the technology industry or he's a businessman in a city wherein he cannot develop agriculture, that is where Anup Garu will be very, very handy, very, very helpful for us. But let's say if it is a farming
Yes.
community, it's a farming family, వాళ్ళ జనరేషన్స్ నుంచి కూడా ఫార్మర్స్ వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్స్ వాళ్ళ ఫోర్ ఫాదర్స్ అందరూ కూడా దే విల్ హ్యావ్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్పుట్స్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. సో ఆ ఇన్పుట్స్ అన్ని ఫాలో అవుతూ యంగ్ ఇండివిజువల్ వి డూ అగ్రికల్చర్. What is the difference between these two kind of agriculture, sir? The agriculture system developed by Anup Garu and the conventional agriculture system that is passed on from generations. Is there any difference? If there is, in what way, sir?
Yes, sir. Let me explain very precisely. This is very important question. I am very happy you raised it. What means first conventional agriculture followed from generations. The methods followed by say like a fifth generation, 5 generations before, will not be the same method followed today. There will be a problem of main labor problem is very high. Next, the exact procedures are not forwarded. The creating of manure
Okay.
is itself a very complex and very good method what we followed, at least, and I mean to say thousands of years what we have done agriculture. But from last to two generations have eroded it. They have ignored lot of methods. They have ignored lot of things which decreases the impact of that manure, and which decreases their output based on that manure. That
Okay.
is the main problem now. The young farmers are facing. They have lost the methods of their forefathers. They have some are following part of the ICAR or some other agriculture university supports. They have not following that either. This they have mixed both, and both are proving that not so good. And next, the other thing, who is an technical IT or technical some person living in a city who has a plot and developed by an expert. Not need not to be me only. There are a lot of experts. I am one of them.
Correct.
While selecting these plots, we take such a way that even the owner doesn't visit for a month, the produce must not get lost.
Correct.
Uh, we do certain methods, as I told, labor availability, investment, and soil, water, air analysis. After all this analysis, we design a plot such a way that no losses acquired or no losses get from what we call either any vertebrate, non-vertebrate pest or the technical problems. All these things will be mitigated by us so that they can sit back and think, oh, I may not get loss.
Right.
That is the difference. All these technical analysis need not to be done by the person. That is
Okay.
the difference between
Okay.
both.
Very glad, sir. Thank you for explaining this so crisply about why we should seek a little bit of technical help apart from the experience that is passed on from fathers and forefathers. Thank you so much for clarifying on this. But at the
I
same
want to give
time,
an example also
please go ahead, sir.
for the last one. There is I will take an example of a crop called arecanut, betel nut you have heard.
Correct. Yes.
That one of my client has a newly started arecanut.
Okay.
The conventional method is people will dig the tunnel in the in between two humps. They will plant the arecanut. This is the conventional method used by most of the farmers.
Okay.
But there comes my client plot is beside the what we call water body. There was water logging,
Okay.
so he faced so much problems. I mitigated by some other irrigation methods. But he faced before consulting me, he faced so many problems. He felt that why did I came to agriculture? The person
Okay.
who suggested him has not done in a bad intention, but it has
Correct.
worked in his farm. But it is different from this farm. This is the main difference.
Okay. Okay. Like you've said earlier, that there are a few conditions that are beyond our control, and there are a few conditions which can be controlled and designed that might suit our plot. So this is where Anup Garu comes
Yes.
into the actual picture.
Yes, sir.
Nice, sir. Now that we are speaking about the plots, there is a doubt wherein is there a minimum size of a plot that you deal in, or every plot is the same and you just render your services in?
There is no such thing. Every
Okay.
plot is a challenge by itself.
Okay.
Even when we dealing with a large plots, we cut it into 5 acre plots because soil structure may change after 5 acres. Such
Okay.
a micro level detailing is required. Even it
Okay.
is a small 6,000 square feet, 10,000 square feet also is very different, can be designed and can be maintained, and all your planning can be available. I'm
Nice, sir.
available for even minimum size of 6,000 square feet.
All right. Okay. The 6,000 square feet is a viable option wherein all your professional tactics will work on the plot.
Not like that. 6,000 square feet is minimum size you can register. That
All
is the
right. Okay.
minimum size I can buy.
Right,
Even
sir.
you having such a small thing also, we can do it.
Sure, sir. Since we're talking about all this, I would also like to ask you how far do you think the environmental change is impacting your business, sir? Because I understand that you've
Uh,
done a lot of research based on a lot of scriptures, based on a lot of books, based on a lot of texts from ancient times till date, and you have devised several methods wherein you help farming for a lot of people. But then climate change and weather change is a real thing that is happening today, and we all can see it with our own eyes and feel it as well. How do you think that quick
uh,
change is impacting your business?
These climate change, what we call, what you raised, is an important thing because rain pattern is changing, and amount of heat or amount of sunlight also impacts our plants very much. So, while designing, we have to make such a way that it must be climate resilient. So even if you we design for plots 1.5 times the average amount of rain. I mean to say, from the range from zero point 0.5 to 1.5. Say like, if Hyderabad receives 1000 millimeter of rain, we have to design our plot from 500 to 1500, so that most of your climate issues or the problems which may arise from climate can be mitigated.
Okay. Anup Garu, am I audible, sir, to
Yes.
you?
Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir.
Right, sir. At this juncture, I would also like to ask you this question. Can you please comment on organic and inorganic farming as well? When we go and buy some organic products from a store, from a grocery store, do you really think we are picking up the organic ones?
Yes, there is a very big myth in market, organic and inorganic. There will be a lot of types of agriculture we do. Organic and inorganic. Inorganic is a chemical we are applying. Say like, nutrient A should be supplied to a plant. We are, can apply through inorganic chemical, applied through organic chemical, applied through natural means like cow dung and these things.
Okay.
So we suggest organic and inorganic chemicals both must be avoided in agriculture, but
Oh,
existingly that is not happening. But comparatively organic chemicals have been used, and I suggest, if you want to buy to, especially green leafy vegetables, if you want green leafy vegetables to be used, just have some grow bags, grow yourself. That is the best thing, because in conventional competition farmers are applying urea, DAP. Urea has uric acid. I'm not a health expert, but it reduces the strength of our bones. So, by taking a very big, flashy green leafy vegetable from market is not so much healthy. I suggest have some grow bags. You can grow it. You can get seeds everywhere, even in online. You just buy it, and uh, it will be very good. 10-15 minutes stress buster. I suggest everyone to have green leafy, especially green leafy vegetables. Grow yourself.
oh, thank you so much, sir, for that input. I'm so glad that you raised this point when you urge us to grow our own green leafy vegetables. But at the same time, thank you for clarifying on that point wherein if we find lush green vegetables in the market, that doesn't really mean that it is going to be healthy for our bodies. Is that
Yes.
correct, sir? Since we're talking about urea,
Yes.
the overusage of urea on
Yes.
leafy vegetables.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that point, Anup Garu. Since we are talking about raising our own leafy vegetables at our own home, what is your comment on weekend farming, sir? I think this is a huge emerging trend in the urban metros when people want to buy a plot of land, go out there during their weekends or free time, do organic farming, pick up those vegetables, and later utilize them for their own homes. What is your comment on that weekend farming, sir?
That is very good. But I have a concern that in your busy life, or a techie busy life,
Okay.
he may get few months of free time. In some
Okay.
months, he might be very busy. In our agriculture, we cannot discontinue the methods.
Correct.
To
Consistency
have
is
a
important.
continuous, it's better than get some drawbacks. You can, I have prepared a list and a schedule. If you
Okay.
use if you use my schedule, if you have a 12 cross 4 area of sunlight, either top of your home, in front of your home, it's enough to grow vegetables required to one family of 6 people.
Oh, nice.
uh,
Can you repeat that again, sir?
I have a schedule.
Okay.
to be grown, how to grow, or when to plant the plants. If
Okay.
you plant like that, if you have the space of 12 feet cross 4 feet area
Okay.
in the top of your house or in front of your house, that is
Okay.
enough to grow the vegetables, 90% of the vegetables required for a home.
Thank you so much for the input, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, please do not forget to note this number inside the scroll 948220667. Because this gentleman here, Mr. Anup, who is sitting here and talking to us from Shukla House in Tumkuru, is saying that if you have a space which is by the size of 12 feet by 4 feet, and if that is in front of your house or in your backyard or on the terrace, and if you are a family of six and less, you can grow your own vegetables and have amazing organic diet. Thank you so much, Anup Garu, for that input. And before we could continue, can we please take a few comments that have been flowing, sir?
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Sure. Thank you, Anup Garu. We have a comment from Tedla Pavani Garu saying, good evening, both of you. Good evening, Pavani Garu. Thank you so much for logging in. Thank you so much for being here, watching this show consistently. And also, thank you for being involved in the show by the way of comments. We have Venkat Narayan Garu saying a hi. Hello, Narayan Garu. Thank you so much for logging into the WeTalk show.
And
We have Venkat Narayan Garu also saying, myself, Venkat Narayana Jilla. Hello, sir. Thank you so much. We have Shekhar Shankar Garu saying, good evening. Good evening, Shekhar Garu. Thank you so much for logging in. We have Sanjay Gotlur Garu saying, good going, Raghu and Anup Garu. Thank you so much, Sanjay Garu. You've been one person who've been always patting on our back and encouraging us for this initiative of the We Talk show. Thank you so much for consistently logging in and encouraging us through your comments.
thank you, Sanjay sir.
We have a huge comment from the man, Dr. Suvarna Garu. Very good evening, Raghu Garu, Mr. Anup Garu. Happy to see a unique category regarding agriculture. Great to hear about you, Mr. Anup Garu. With your inputs, we can understand that you are an encyclopedia in agriculture. Absolutely right, Suvarnana. This gentleman is proving to be one. After hearing your insights, we can definitely help our Vysyans and other agricultural farmers with We Agricultural University through this platform. Amazing. I just can't believe what all prospects this platform of Vysya can bring forth for us. They're talking about a We Agricultural University. That's an amazing initiative and a thought, Anna. Thank you so much for bringing this thought. Anup Garu, would you like to have any comments on this?
Yeah, definitely, sir. Such a high vision person. How we drag to a agriculture university, it's just such a nice thing. He is a great, very vision
Absolutely,
person.
sir. Because when we talk to someone, the first thing that we ask is, how was your day? When we say that we have a good day, that actually means it was a productive day. Because given the 24 hours, if we could do a lot of things which are productive and useful for all, that is a good day. It will be productive only if you're fit and able to do things. You will be fit only if you have good food. And good food is possible only when you have good agricultural practices. And that is possible only if you know Mr. Anup. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
We
Ravi
have
sir.
Batul Chandu Garu saying good session to join. Thank you, Chandu. We are so glad that you're finding this useful. We have Sandesh Kumar Garu saying good evening, Raghu sir and Anup sir. Anup sir is a very knowledgeable person in agro products. He's a first rank holder in MSc in electronics from the University of Mysore. So glad to know. So
Yes.
glad to know, Anup Garu. Sandeshana, thank you for bringing this up. We have a small certificate that we're going to produce, wherein we this certifies certified by the University of Mysore that Anupana is ranked first in MSc Electronics. He proves out to be one geeky chap. Thank you so much for bringing this comment, Sandeshana, and thank you so much for always
Thank you,
being
sir.
behind the scenes hero for the We Talk show. At the same time, we have another comment from Suvarnakumar Gogula Garu saying, Anup Garu, what would be the minimum size of land we start our household needs, like half acre or so? Sir, would you like to answer this question, Anup Garu?
Definitely, sir. Sir, for minimum requirements of the family, say like vegetables, it is enough to have a small piece of place like 12 cross 4 or 12 cross 6 place. For half acre, you can plant one or two types of cereals, one or two types of pulses for not one family, at least 10 families. With that, you can have some long term trees to support if you have a dream house coming down the line in 10 to 15 years.
Nice. Thank you so much for answering that question, Anupana. Suvarnana, yeah, I hope this answers your question. And let me read the other few lines that you've written in the comment. He says, very inspiring, Anup Garu. We should all have a brainstorming session, and we should also think of we farming. As a pilot project, we can have a members land and start converting it. Anup Garu, I think both your hands are going to be full over the next few years if this initiative takes shape. I'm so glad that all these new ideas are popping up. The comment further says
I'm
we
very
should
happy for that.
no, in fact, we are all very glad that we are able to talk to you, Anna, because as I've been telling from the start of the show, this is one niche segment that most of us neglected or most of the people have thought least about. The comment from Suvarnana also reads, we should all do weekend farming because in the future, all the organic vegetables will be premium due to less human resources. He also says, let's meet, sir. Thank you, WeTalk Show, for this wonderful program and bringing our members with diversified categories and sharing knowledge to all members. Keep rocking. So, Anup Garu, Suvarnana would really
I
be
will
glad
be
to talk.
definitely waiting to meet you, Suvarna sir.
He also has a few more lines for you. He says, please share the schedule to your house PSTs. We shall share in our KHUB.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I will share it.
Right, Suvarnana. Thank you so much for your comment, Suvarnana. We have another comment from
Thank
Naveen Ratnam Garu saying, Anup sir, really superb and amazing. Absolutely, Naveen Ratnam Garu. Anup sir, like from the very first call that I've had with him this morning, he sounded very simple, a man of very few words, but he's absolutely clear and crisp about what he's talking. That is what a knowledgeable man shows. Thank you, Anup Garu. We
thank
have
you.
we have another comment from Murli Kuncharapu Garu saying, happy evening. Happy evening, sir. Thank you so much for
Good
logging
evening,
in.
sir.
We have Sharada Gupta Garu saying, wonderful and an informative session. Absolutely, madam. We are so glad that you could join in and making this a wonderful show because of people like you. And this is truly indeed a very, very informative session because we are talking about diet, food, and fitness. As we all know, we call someone a fit person because of the kind of diet and because of the exercise regime that one has. And a lot of people agree that among this fitness equations, more than 50% is because of the diet and a little less than 50% is because of the exercise regime. So when we talk about that 60 to 70% of diet, it's all about the kind of food that we eat and how that food is grown. That is exactly where Anup Garu comes into the picture. And as we move forward, we have another comment from Naveen Ratnam Garu says, Raghu sir, as usual, you run the show amazingly. Thank you so much, sir, Naveen Garu. Thank you so much for all the kind words. We have Ajay Nagaraj Garu saying, good evening, Anup and Raghu Garu. Amazing to know that we can grow our vegetables in front of a house with minimum space available on the roof or backyard. Yes, Ajay, thank you so much for bringing this point again. Anup Garu says that a space about 12 feet by 4 feet is more than sufficient for a six-member family to grow 90% of the vegetables. I think Anup Garu is going to get a lot of calls on this number 984220667 as we speak and as the show goes forward because this is something that is very, very interesting because diet, food, vegetables has been a huge concern for a lot of people in this country. And as we move forward with the comments, we have another comment from N. Varun Kasim Garu saying, wonderful information. Thank you, Varun. Thank you so much for being so
Thank
appreciated.
you.
We also have another comment from LS Pradeep saying, Anup, very humble and a knowledgeable person of Shukla House. We have more comments flowing in. We'll get to that before we speak to Anup Garu again. Anna, a lot of people are talking about how simple you are, how informative you are, and what a Mr. Perfect you are. Please throw a little light on this journey.
Nothing like that. People thought I'm very happy for that. I'm still lot things to improve. And I started. I have done my studies, my master's in electronics. As you
Okay.
mentioned, I'm very happy you got that one also. After my studies, I done certain amount of what we call research.
Okay.
I was very interested in power generation things. I
Okay.
have many designs around it. After
Okay.
that, I tried my civils also. Couple of
Amazing.
times I cleared.
Good. అంత మెల్లిగా
Yes,
చెప్తారేంటన్నా you attempted the civil services examination touted to be one among the toughest exams in the world. Nice. Please tell us.
but I didn't cleared it, but I cleared only prelims couple of times.
Wonderful.
Then I came back to agriculture, business, everything.
Okay.
This is how my uh,
How did the transformation from an electronics degree happen to agriculture, Anna? Because uncle
uh,
was into fertilizers.
Yes, agriculture was our base business,
Okay.
and electronics is a different thing. Right from beginning, I knew that being in electronics is not only there is a lot of achievements we can do other than that also, but agriculture is a certain thing which does not consider only small things. You name a segment which comes in agriculture: chemistry, physics, mathematics. You will get anything, everything, every subject is used in agriculture. If you have to be good in agriculture, you must know lot of things or lot of segments. And I am very happy. And after going through certain scriptures in ancient scriptures, I felt how knowledgeful our ancestors were.
Correct.
In Rukshayar Veda, written around 700 AD, they have mentioned a lot of diseases and formulation of pesticides using the materials what available at that time. Means some fruits, roots, and the leaves of different plants were creating the pesticide. This formulation also has been given at 700 AD. We talk of pesticide first used at 1850 on grapes. No, pesticides were formulated, used lot before than what we study in our books. And we have hundreds of references for that. We
Okay.
have so many Ayurveda. I'm referring to Vriksha Ayurveda,
Okay.
written under 700 AD. But you have such a high knowledge in our scriptures regarding agriculture. Everything we have, but I have gone through agriculture a lot. We have a book which deals with HR management in agriculture, written at 1000 AD.
Sir, I guess 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour is not sufficient to talk to you because I'm talking to a person, or rather, a person who has a vast knowledge in an amazing volume of scriptures is talking to us. Please go ahead, sir. As you talk along, please also tell us about what nurtured this interest of getting into the scriptures.
Uh, I had a good affinity towards our procedures which we follow in our festivals, uh, to scientifically think what are these procedures, why we have to follow this. I was searching like this from childhood. After starting designing, I felt some of the input has been less because our forests are very rich, very high dense, very high amount of yielding, but
Okay.
we are not achieving in our agriculture. Why means our agriculture has been destroyed around 1800 to 1900 to 100 years. They destroyed our agriculture. I don't want to talk about it, but we have an experience. Whom do you call an expert? Who has 100 years experience or 4000 years experience? Our agriculture practices have 4000 years of experience. We have data. I have some scriptures telling even Parashurama preached some of the agriculture practices. I have lot of data which tells, say I'll give an example. There is a book called Mruga Prakshi Shastra. Okay,
Okay.
it tells which are the animals and which are the birds which has to visit your plot such a way that you must do minimum work. If you want to do minimum work, certain animals and birds has to visit your plot. You have to create space for that.
Okay.
In older generation plots we would have fruit trees in every plot, even it is agriculture plot or a horticulture plot. Fruit trees were there. There we were they were attracting lot of non-vertebrates and even birds also,
Okay.
which were controlling our pest very beautifully. We had lot of methods there also. And we have a book called Krishi Prasara,
Okay.
where it tells once they quote that a place required to sit an elevator, which is approximately 1 gunta, which is 33 by 33, enough for 1 year of a family for their pulses requirement. Such a high yielding methods they were following. It tells, Kushipasara tells the time where you have to sow your seed, when you have to sow. They precisely tell the nakshatras of the month. On that day, you have to sow. Such a high level guide we had. If we follow all these things, there will be very, very less probability of, say, like losses where people claim.
Amazing, sir. We should initially appreciate the kind of interest that you have in reading these scriptures, the way you assimilated the knowledge in these scriptures, and the way you're implementing these practices in your regular day to day professional routine. I should really thank you for this initiative of yours of reading the scriptures and spreading this knowledge by way of your business to a lot of people. Thank you so much for being very, very encouraging as far as the other people who are not involved in agriculture totally, because you're encouraging them to do weekend farming, design their plots, providing sustainable initiatives for the way they can conduct agriculture, if not full time, in their off time as well. Thank you so much on this note,
Yes.
Anna. As we move forward, tell us your experience about WeVysya. When did WeVysya happen? How is your journey going in WeVysya Shukla House?
Uh, Frankly telling, in our segment, very, very, very few people of our community people are available in our segment. I had very, very few people. I know not even very countable number of people of our community was known for me. Guru Prasad was one of them in Tumkur. He's our secretary in our class. He told WeVysya started around November, December of 2023. He told Anup, you just go and meet Mr. Navid Lingam. We are starting something called WeVysya. On the first instance, I was very happy so that I can get to know some people or at least few people in our community. Then I met Naveen sir. I joined instantly. I have joined before starting Vivasha in Tumkur. After starting, lot of things changed even in my. Uh, Even I had so much thing to talk. I was not able to talk very freely for a few minutes also. I was such a shy person. After going to Vivasha, it changed me drastically. I am able to talk so much by using my knowledge. I can even I don't know, already 40 minutes gone. I am not feeling like that. It's so fast. Time has moved.
True,
So
absolutely right.
personality development increased very rapidly, and I got business improved automatically. There is no any doubt in it. You must not even think of whether it increased or not. And next, you got to hear about very, very different people who are shining in very, very different segment. Not only in your city, you will get an opportunity to know everybody, lot of people in lot of different houses, means the different places. This is very, very good platform where you can shine, which enhances your personal what do we call your approach or personal attitude. It increases you economically, socially, anything and everything. I'm very happy to be a part of Vivasha family.
No, I guess at this juncture, I should make this comment. I should say that WeVysya is more glad and fortunate to have a member like you, Anna. We are so glad, and I'm sure that Anil Gupta Garu is really, really happy what listening to all your comments because of his baby, because of his child called WeVysya. He has a member who is more than happy to have joined this movement. Thank you so much. And rather than someone being helpful to you, I would say that you are being helpful to a lot of people by way of your business and through the Vivasha community, Anup Garu. Thank you so much for
That's
all
what we call as family, right?
wonderful.
You
Very well
must
said.
be
Thank you
helpful
for
to
using
us,
that
other
word.
will be helpful to you.
Thank you for using that word. That is exactly why I addressed you as a brother while I was introducing you. I'm so glad that we have this chance of speaking to you, Anup Garu. As we go forward, please tell us a little bit about the We Talk show. Did you watch the previous episodes? Did you get a chance to write any comments? How do you feel about the We Talk show?
WeTalk show is very innovative thing. I'm very happy Sona sir come up with such a innovative thing, which
Correct.
gives say like you cannot meet 100 people to gain the knowledge of their business, but only attending, either if you're not available you can see later also it is available, by attending or knowing those or going through those talks, you can acquire a lot of knowledge in lot of segments. I have gone through a lot of. I don't tell every if we talk I have seen. I have gone through handsome number of we talk show. I felt very happy to gain the knowledge in different thing or in a particular segment, which is very important. That where we talk show, while I mean to say, if you want to have something, say like you want to build a house, to get the knowledge, if you run through we talk show you get a certain amount of knowledge. Oh, what if I go for a standard alignment, what if I go individual house, what if I go for xyz ideas, all these ideas you will get from we talk show itself. So not only for as of informative, it is very good initiative which improves everybody's knowledge, approach, everything.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because this is a one to many proposition wherein it is mutually beneficial to the participant and even more beneficial to the viewer. And for all those people who do not know, or you might know, this is just to reiterate that all these episodes, recorded versions, are available on the YouTube WeVysya handle.
YouTube, yes.
Please do not forget to go forward, play them, listen to them, and please do come back for your comments, and please keep watching. As from this week onwards, we're going to have add more shows, and we're going to make it even more productive for all of us. And for all those who are watching at this juncture, please do not forget to make note of the number of Mr. Anup on the scroll from Padma Agro Distributors with the mobile number 989482206647. And at this juncture, we also acknowledge the magnanimous heart of our sponsors, Queen's NRI Hospital from Vijayanagaram, SVS Chits from Vishakhapatnam, and Vankayala Jewelers from Vishakhapatnam for coming forward to sponsor the We Talk show for this period. Anna, we will take a couple of comments before we go to the concluding remarks and close the show, Anna.
Yes, sir.
We have our founder Anil Gupta Garu saying good evening Raghu Garu and Anup Garu. Sir, good evening. Thank you so
Good
much for
evening, Anil
logging
sir.
in. Thank you so much for leaving a comment, and thank you so much for the Vivasha platform, the We Talk show, and the Vivasha community at large. Thank you so much, sir. We have another comment from Natraju CA Garu saying nice. Thank you, Natraju Garu. Thank you so much for logging in. We have Akhil DR saying exactly, sir. He's a bundle of knowledge. Shukla House is proud to have a category of this type. Thank you, Akhil, for bringing this point again.
Thank
Yes,
you,
Akhil
okay.
Garu, you are a huge asset not only for the Shukla House or for Tumkuru, but for the Vivaisha community at large. Thank you so much for being there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Sir, we have a lot of lines pouring in from Suvarnana. Let's read the next comment from him. Super Banu Garu, I will request our Ganesh Garu and Team Karnataka to keep an exclusive session in our next Manam 2025, which will be in Bangalore. Agriculture business will be a game changer for 2030, which even a central government is encouraging. All the best, Anup Garu. Very, very well said, Suvarnana. Thank you so much for bringing this up. This is one segment which is going to be patted upon all through life. We have another comment from Suvarnagaru saying, I thank all the sponsors of this We Talk show. Thank you so much, Suvarnana. Yes, we thank Vankayala Jewelers, SVS Chits, and Queen's NRI Hospital, Vijayanagaram, for coming forward to sponsor this We Talk show. We have another comment from
I also
Reshma.
want to add that
Please.
the sponsors big heart has made so many people learn so many things, and people like me, everyone, to get a very good opportunity to talk also.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anna, for joining to appreciate the sponsors' efforts. We have another comment from Reshma Rupal saying, I'm so proud and glad that you're doing very well. All the best. Anup, shine yourself to shine our community. Thank you so much, Reshma Garu, for logging in, watching We Talk show, and thank you so much for this comment. wherein you said, Anup, shine yourself to shine our community, wherein you're talking about mutually beneficial roles for both of them. Thank you so much for that benevolent comment, madam. We have another comment from Akhil DR who says, Anup sir is also our event management committee chairman. Oh, really? This is something unheard of. He sounds so simple, and yet I think he is full of energy to handle the event management committee portfolio. Anup Garu, do you like to say something about
Yes.
this?
Nothing much, but I got this opportunity after 3 months when we had from the core team they had a issue of rotating people. I got this
Okay.
opportunity after 3 months, but
Okay.
have done what I can do, which should have been. I always think that I could have done still better. I have to improve still better. Let me see in future days if I can deliver much more.
Super. That's the actual secret of huge transformation. Thank you so much for bringing this topic forward, Anup Garu. At the same time, if all the members are listening, Anup Garu says that there's an initiative in his house wherein there's a rotation of the roles every 3 months. That sounds like an initiative wherein all of us can try and test our hands at different roles in the house. Thank you so much for bringing this up, Anup Garu. And then we have another comment. Probably we'll keep this as a last comment for the
Go
day.
ahead.
We have one from Suvarnana saying, Wow, Anup sir, hearing about the feedback about WeTalk show, coming months we will ask our force team to segregate all talk shows according to domains, which will be helpful for our members like a library. Absolutely right, Suvarnana. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Anup Garu, for bringing this topic again, wherein all the videos can be, all the recorded shows can be segregated as per the domains, and which makes the accessibility very easy for all of us.
Easy. Yes.
Thank you, Anup Garu. And at this juncture, any closing comments before we call it a day?
I'm very happy to be a proud member of WeVysya. My segment is agriculture, which is having a huge potential in coming decade. So grab the opportunity of investment, grab the opportunity available in the market, and I'm not telling everybody contact me. There are hundreds of experts in the market. You can go, but don't forget to invest in agriculture. So where you can get short term, mid term, and long term, all benefits are available. This is what I want to tell everybody.
Thank you so much, Anupana, for those closing comments. To all members, whoever are watching this, he's talking about three things. He says that doing agriculture is an investment both in long, medium, and short terms. So please do not forget that idea. Anup sir says that there are hundreds of people like him, but yes, we all know only Anupana, who belongs to this niche segment of sustainable agriculture and who designs our agricultural plots. I'm sure all of us would be interested in reaching out to him. If that is the case, please do not forget to make a note of the number which is coming on the scroll. A very, very proud member from Shukla House, Mr. Anup from Padma Agro Distributors, with the mobile number 94822 Thank you, Anupana. Thank you for coming on this 11th episode on season 2 of the We Talk Show, which is sponsored by Vankayala Jewelers from Vishakhapatnam, SVS Chits from Vishakhapatnam, and Queen's NRI Hospital from Vijayanagaram. Thank you so much, Anna. Have a good night. Have a wonderful week. And at this juncture, from all of us to all the ladies and gentlemen who are watching, here's wishing you in advance a very, very happy Deepavali. Thank you so much for logging in. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Raghu sir. Thank you, one and all who have attended. Good
Thank
night
you.
for
Good
everyone.
night. Members, thank you so much for being there. I really am glad that we have been encouraged by a lot of people to run this We Talk show on the season 2, 11th episode. It was a wonderful time that we had with Anup Garu. Thank you so much, the entire background team who are ensuring that the roll call never fails. Thank you so much for making it a wonderful, productive, and an equally beneficial session for all of us. Here's wishing you all a happy Diwali. Have a wonderful time, have a safe time, and have wonderful festivities. May the entire lighten up your houses with joy and laughter. Here's wishing you a very good night, and let's meet up for the next episode on the We Talk Show Season 2. Good night.
WeVysya, WeVysya, దీక్షలో వెలుగుదాం స్ఫూర్తి నింపుతో గెలుపే మన సొంతం. WeVysya, WeVysya, సీజన్ 2